Today, the world is obsessed with profits and efficiency. It's a world that is ever faster, but not flourishing. A world that is productive, but not purposeful. A world that funds technology far more easily than it funds its own people. These things measure the tangible. Years ago, some colleagues and I did a huge piece of research, some 2,100 global companies, a large sample size, studying what drove innovation and growth for them. And what we found was both surprising and deeply unsurprising. What drove performance, that classic up and to the right performance, was the degree of collaboration. Whether it was internal, breaking down silos within the organization, or external, about customers and suppliers joining together to actually create real and robust solutions, it was collaboration that drove that movement. Ideas being joined together in a way that created real and robust solutions. The more they co-labored towards a shared goal, the better solutions and value they created. Starting at 10% in the lower quadrant, all the way up to 37% at the highest quadrant. That paper was published in an impressive economics journal. But ever since then, I've been stuck with the question, which is, why don't we do it? Why don't more firms do this type of collaborative work? And more to the point, we know exactly what drives innovation. 3 things 100 years of research ties out to. 1, we have access to new and novel ideas. 2, those ideas are joined together in ways that create real and robust solutions. 3, that we're solving meaningful problems of tomorrow. And yet, we don't do those things. And it's easy to think, oh, it's about a person who just doesn't get it. But it's actually something else. I've come to realize it's because we can measure the tangible, but not the intangible. And because we don't have the name for it yet, because we can't identify it, we can't put it on a spreadsheet. And so when I wrote Our Best Work, I was trying to do that effort. How do we name the intangibles that shape it, our best work? And I found 24 of them, because I believe, like Ursula Le Guin did, that to name the thing, to see the true thing, is to give you power over it. Intangibles matter more than ever. We need to value human ingenuity and connectedness to solve meaningful problems. And the truth is, everything that has ever moved humanity forward began as an intangible. Trust was invisible before it built communities. Love was invisible before it built families. Curiosity was invisible before it built science. And courage was invisible before it built every bridge we've ever crossed. That's what I mean when I say intangibles matter. They're not soft. They are the source, especially for work, because work is where the self meets the world, to quote the great poet David Whyte. Beneath every breakthrough we will ever make is the invisible, intangible things that matter. We live in a world obsessed with measuring what's tied to capital, but we can do better. We can measure what matters. We can make the invisible visible. We can build workplaces, teams, and systems where intelligence is shared, where creativity is trusted, and where human potential can actually flourish.